Achari Bhakti Bhuvi Dandavadurvitati Asya Prasadam Mabudasya Janasya Kritva Gandharvike Nijagari Gananam Vidi Angasyamul Vichaka Mandi Kitandri Varam Jaddam Jaduguru Rojishan Pattam Varasasriya Vinnarana Nivasana Hidra Saddhamani Damodaram Radha Skanda Nivesura Jaro Bhujam Dhayam Tu Damodaram Tavivasmi Najivami Taya Bhina Iti Gaya Tirade Tananayami Charanantike Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaurava Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Lila Ashtotar Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Gurudeva Maharaj एवं नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत श्रील नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत करोड़ साष्टांग दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर सतस्य श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत
Today, you all and we've done very beautiful kirtans today, and especially, what's your name? Nikunj Devi Dasi. Nikunj Nivasni. Didi's name is Nikunj Vilasani. Nitya Golok Vrindavan Dham. I entered this house and I felt very nice. Dwarkadish and Srinath ji in the picture over there. I knew that you must be from Uttar Pradesh. The people from UP, Uttar Pradesh, they have love and attraction towards the God. So Vrindavan and Braj is in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So I saw this house and this is very beautiful. Because the land of ground of Braj, Krishna himself, he did lila. If someone listens to this Harikatha and they remember this, then they will be delivered from this material world for sure. With 2 words, I want to purify my tongue. This human life is extremely rare. So 8400,000, we've been through that lives and creatures. So the meaning and essence of this life is that we perform bhajan and sadhana and get divine love from the Lord. Whatever we do in this life, we will leave it here and go. Our acharyas, they say, before you depart from this world, do something that people will remember you. In this world, how many people are coming and going from this material world? So many. Every day in television you can see, in newspaper you are seeing the news, how many people are coming and going. People are taking birth and dying every second. There's so many people. So people are making big palaces and big houses, and then they leave it and they die. So after 100 and 150 years, that house, that building, it will end. And exactly at that same place, 150. So we are seeing so many places. I'm seeing very big houses here. So they are destroying them and they are making new building. Because this is the law of nature and this material world. So from like eternal time, we cannot even count from so long ago. From so long ago, this has been going on. This is known as the law of nature. Nobody can stop it. No one can put anything towards it. This is how the flow of life happens. But before we die, that we should do something that at least people would remember us after our death. They should remember us for ages to come. So what should we do? What can we do? So that people of this material world will remember us. So for pratishtha, ego, people do lots of work for their own ego. And they are earning millions and millions of dollars, and they're spending that amount. I'm not going into any politics, but whatever I'm seeing, I'm speaking. Look, so in elections, how many rupees they are spending? They're spending crores of, almost like $1 billion. They're spending loads of money. But what is the result? We should see, we should check. Everybody, they want to be elected as the Prime Minister, President. They will just stay for a temporary time. In history, lots of kings, they have come and gone. So many have come and they have gone. No one will remember. In the book, it's written. Their name is embedded in the Guinness Book of World Record. Guinness Book of World Record. It's written there. But who reads that book? Nobody reads that book. The history of India is so unique. So Ram and Krishna, the stories of Ram and Krishna, they have been going on. Ramachandra, he came around 8 crore years ago. According to the scriptures, he came into 24th Chaturyuga. Lord Ramachandra came, Satya Treta Dwapar Kali. So this is one age, this is the cycle that's going on from... Right now it's Kali Yuga. This is 28th Chaturyuga, and Lord Ramachandra came in 24th Chaturyuga. One Chaturyuga is cycle from Satyuga to Kali Yuga. So even till now we are remembering about Lord Ramachandra. Krishna also. Krishna also took birth here, and everyone remembers about Krishna, and everyone hears about Ram, and everyone hears about Krishna. Everywhere where Ram Katha is happening, all the people sit, and their heart melts, their heart gets soft. I remember when in the year around 1986 or something around 1987, so around, so Didi said when she was pregnant she watched the Ramayana. So Ramayana and Sagar, when he released the TV series of Ramayana, all the people, they gathered and they were so curious. Even till today, if Ramayana is being telecasted, then people will be curious to watch it. Even an atheist, even Muslim people of other religion, they sat on the street and they watched the television in the main road of Mathura, GT Road, from 9 to 10. They put the projector and screen, and everyone from the locality watched it. So in the heart of people is so many feelings. At that time I witnessed it myself. The Sita, who portrayed the role of Sita, and Ram was Arun Govind, and they used to decorate very nice visualizations and flower garlands. So that actor, people think that he's Ramachandra. People think that specific actor is God. Some people think that actor, those actors who played the role of Ram and Sita, some people worship them. So these are cinema artists, but they are not God. But people, they think that they are God. Even till now, in someone's house. This is the feelings of Indian people. They have so much faith. So in Katha of God is so much joy and bliss, and the heart, it melts, and the tears fall down from eyes. I used to see Gurudeva, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he used to go to Holland. I saw he used to play Ramayana, and Gurudeva used to sit and watch it. It was so beautiful. Gurudeva used to say he was devotee of Ram since childhood. Gurudev said Gurudev took birth in Bihar. Which village is it? Tewaripur. I forgot the name of the place. What's Buxar, Zilla district Buxar. Gurudev used to say all the people of my family, they used to chant the name of Ram, and they all were devotees of Ramachandra. The stories and pastimes of Ram are so blissful. This is true. The character of Ramachandra is very beautiful to study, and it attracts our heart automatically. From little child to an old person, it's catching the minds and hearts of everyone. Didi said when his father used to cry, while watching it, Gurudev also used to cry. So Gurudev, before he departed from the material world, he said, I want to go to Janakpur. Gurudev wanted to go, the birthplace of Sita Devi. So Gurudev went and he took darshan there. This is the glories of Lord Ramachandra. His story is so beautiful. So Rupa Goswami wrote a letter. He said, he went to Ayodhyapuri and this is the law of nature. Who is coming, they have to go. So this is the law of nature and material world. This has been going on from eternity. And the stories of Ram, stories of Krishna, they all have a special place in the hearts of all humans. People who have a heart of stone, but if you tell them the story of Lord Ramachandra, their heart will melt. So I'm saying this because this is the law of nature. Who has come, they have to go. You will die alone. Chant the names of Hari. Chant the names of Hari. That is the only way to be delivered from this material world. So chant the names of Ram, chant the names of Krishna. So chant the names of Krishna, chant the names of Ram. Live in this material world. Where will you go away? You cannot go away from here. But so while living in this world, we should chant the names of Lord, chant holy names. So doing bhajan, there are no rules and regulations. So Mahaprabhu Shikshastak in second verse, he's saying, So Krishna Lord has manifested all his power and potencies in his holy names. And there are no rules to chant holy names. You can chant holy names anytime you want. There are rules and regulations to do something, like wake up early in the morning, get freshen up, and then and put lots of tilak, and then you start and meditate on Krishna and do puja and archan. This is the process. But to chant the holy names and get absorbed in it, there are no rules. There is no time. You can chant holy names at midnight, whenever you wake up, at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, any time at night, in Brahma at 4 o'clock. So whatever works for you, chant holy names. So this is how you take holy name, chant holy names. So like you're eating food, while eating food, chant the holy names. So when you're eating, we should take the names of Janardhan Prabhu. Say the names of Janardhan, Lord Janardhan. And so when you're sleeping, we should take the names of Lord Padmanabh. Take the name of Lord Vishnu, Lord Padmanabh. There are no rules at all. To chant the holy names and get absorbed in, there are no rules. So there is no discrimination. You can even walking in the forest, you can walking anywhere in the world. You can chant the holy names. So in jungle, whose name should you take? You should take the names of Lord Ramachandra. And when you're in trouble, Madhusudan, take the name of Madhusudan. There are 16 names of the God. It is explained in scriptures at what time you take which name of those 16 names. So this is the glories of the holy name. Mahaprabhu says, there is no difference between the God and his God name. God has manifested all his power and potencies in his holy names. So Hari se bada Hari ka naam, like the name of Hari is bigger than Hari. Lord Ramachandra, he went to Lanka and he went with the army of monkeys, and he had to make a bridge on the ocean to cross. He made a bridge, Ram Setu. And when did Hanuman go? How did Hanuman travel? So Lord Hanuman took a jump and he reached to Lanka, and he took a jump and he reached back. This is the glories of Lord Hanuman. So the names of Ramchandra has so much power. Even in this world, those who are chanting the names of Lord, they don't get any pain. Tulsidas ji is saying, he said to make dal and make wheat, you have to process it using chakki. So when that chakki, that machinery is moving, it used to grind the wheat grains, chickpeas, and there's one stick in the middle of that system. So between two stones, there's one stick, and in between the stones, we put the grains of wheat. So if the grains reach near the stick and then we move it, the grains will not be blended, will not be grinded. What is the meaning? When God, Lord Rama and Krishna, those who stay into the shelter of their lotus feet. Maya Devi, she grinds them. And the people, Maya does not grind them, does not affect them. And the people who are absorbed in Maya, Maya Devi grinds them and really blends them and like presses them. So Tulsidas is saying, he's saying, so people who are in the shelter of Rama and Krishna, Maya does not touch them. So if you're chanting the names of the God, they will be delivered. They have no troubles. Everything will work out for them. You will have to live in this material world. You will have to work. Like, who is the most powerful creature? Lion. If lion says, I am the most powerful, I am the king of jungle, I am the king of forest. So if there's a lion, there's always a powerful lion than the first lion. More powerful lion than another lion. So the lion, what does he have to do? He has to hunt for his food. So in Sanskrit, there's this verse. If lion say, I'm the king, I am very powerful, the deer should come to my mouth and it enter, and then I will eat. No, he has to make efforts. He has to make efforts to hunt down and earn his food. What is the meaning? We have to do everything in this material world. We have to make efforts. Depending on our karmas, we have to do that. This material world is known as karma jagat, like the land of karmas. So depending on our sanskars and karma, so people are doing karmas depending on that. But what is the essence? That we should chant the holy names. This is the essence of life. So we should take some time out and we should chant the holy names. So in Gita, Krishna says, yesterday I explained it in the Bhagavatam evening, that my devotees, becoming a devotee is very hard. It's very hard. They say becoming a devotee is very hard. Because we will have to serve. What is bhakti? Bhakti is service, doing service. We don't have time. Material world, if you ask them to do some service, they will tell you, I don't have time. I have to go to school, I have to study, I have to go to college. I don't have time to serve. I don't have time at all. So Lord says, okay, you don't want to become bhakt, you don't want to do service, so do some bhajan, do kirtan. They say, oh, it's very hard, I have to do puja, I don't have time to light a lamp, offer a lamp to you. So Lord Krishna says, like, just give me a pranama. Wherever you're going for any work, before stepping out of your house, in your house's temple, do pranams to the God. So that's why it is explained. So when you do Ashwamedha Yajna 10 times, the fire sacrifice, which is the post-fire sacrifice, what did Lord Ramachandra do? He did Ashwamedha Yajna, the fire sacrifice, using a horse. So the horse is made to run around everywhere. They can go anywhere in the world, and whoever stops that horse, they have to war or they have to surrender to the king that's in the horse. So this is the horse keeps wandering and wandering. And at that time, the horse, he stopped at the place where the children of Ramachandra was there. Love and Kush, the children of Ramachandra, they caught that horse, and then there was a war situation between Lord Ramachandra and his children. In Ramayana it is explained, it is very beautiful. Did you see it in television? It's very beautiful. Then Lakshman, Lord Ramachandra also entered. So Valmiki Rishi, he did not let them fight. Because the fire sacrifice is very important to complete. So this is what's being explained here. So I'm making the point, if you do this fire sacrifice 10 times, this is the most important fire sacrifice. Even then they have to come back to this material world if you do such fire sacrifice 10 times. But if you offer pranams to Krishna, bow your head down and do a pranam, they say you won't have to come back to this material world. So this is the glories of doing a pranam. So what do you do early morning? This is a rule. This is like a daily thing. So you wake up early in the morning, first you take darshan, and then with your mantra first you open your eyes, and then you put your feet on the ground. So everything in process is explained in scriptures, how to wake up in the morning. These are mantras. So you speak a mantra and then you open your eyes. So this one is explained. This is very beautiful. In Shastras everything is explained. But the names of Bhagavad is the most important. Even if you just chant the holy names, that's enough. So wake up early in the morning and chant holy names. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So if your body is pure or impure, in any situation, you should chant the holy names. So take a bath or you don't take a bath, it does not matter. You are eligible to chant the holy names. This is the process to chant the holy names. You can chant anytime, any situation. Nam Prabhu, He is God. So there is no difference between the name and the name of the person. Name of the person and the name itself. Sorry, there's no difference between the person and the name of that person. So one time in Ayodhya, these are the glories of the holy names in Purans. It is in Ramayana. There are lots of Ramayans. The base Ramayana is Valmiki Ramayana, that is written in Sanskrit. So that is the oldest Ramayana and the best Ramayana, which is written by Valmiki Rishi in Sanskrit language. There are other editions of Ramayana. India is a very diverse country. Is it or not? So many languages, so many weathers, so many culture. They have different states. Every state has their own culture. So from north to south and from east to west, India is very diverse. You can check. So if you go more towards the south, towards the north, there's Himachal Pradesh and it's cold, and then if you go towards the south, then it's warm. Right now, if you go to Kanyakumari, which is like on the bottom of India, south of India, it's so hot. Around December and January, you will have to use fan and air conditioner there. Have you been to Kanyakumari? Did you go to Kanyakumari? Prabhuji has been to Kanyakumari. So the Vivekananda rock there is very beautiful. So you sit in a boat and you see that monument. have been there as well. Gurudeva is saying he has been there. Dhanushkoti and Setubandhan is also there. There's darshan of Ramachandra there. Ram Krishna, he made the bridge to Lanka. That is still, you can see the traces of it under the ground. Below the ocean, you can see the traces of that bridge that Lord Ramachandra made. Traces like Nishan, imprints. Lord Ramachandra, he put stone. नहीं. Lord Ramachandra created that bridge to Lanka. Rameshwara and Shiveshwara. Who is God? Lord Ramachandra. So Lord Ramachandra is the God of Lord Shiva. He worships him. It is very beautiful place. It is a very peaceful place. You can go in the ocean. You can go deep into the far into the ocean. In the middle of the ocean, around 40 years ago, I went there. Around 1981, 82 something. And I went there. It was a very beautiful place. I enjoyed it to see that. So let's come back to Harikatha, and which is what was I speaking? I was speaking about the glories of the holy name. So I was glorifying the names, and I started speaking about Lord Ramachandra. India is a very diverse country. I started with that. India is an extremely diverse country. There are different cultures, different type of foods they eat from state to state. There's different languages. India is very diverse. But from north to south, from west to east. So you go to South India and you will not understand the language. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam. They have different script of writing as well. So I was talking about Ramayans. The sensual Ramayana is Valmiki Ramayana, which is written in Sanskrit language. After that, a lot of different speakers of language, they translated the Ramayana and edited that. Valmiki Ramayana. So which Ramayana was I talking about? Tulsidas. I was glorifying the holy names. In Ramayana, it is a very beautiful story. One day, Lord Ramachandra, in Ayodhya, he was sitting in his assembly, in his courtyard, and all the devotees were sitting, the citizens were sitting, ministers were sitting, and in that, Vashishta Rishi came, and Vishvamitra also came. So Vashishta Rishi, he is Guru. Vashishta Rishi said to Hanuman, do one thing. At that time everyone is sitting, give your pranams to everyone and do not give pranam to Vishvamitra. So pranam everyone and don't pranam Vishvamitra. Listen to my Harikatha. So, at that time, what did Hanumanji do? He did pranams to everyone, and he did not give pranam to Vishvamitra, and Vishvamitra got so angry. And he came to Lord Ramachandra and he complained about it, that your servant Hanuman, he has disrespected me. He has given pranams to everyone and he has not given pranams to me. So Lord Ramachandra said, what punishment do you want to give him? To my servant? So he said, give him punishment that, so before tomorrow night you will kill Hanuman with your arrow. That's what Vishvamitra. So Lord Ramachandra was surprised. Lord Ramachandra said, he said, I promise that I will attack Hanuman with my arrow, and I will stop firing arrows when you tell me. So Lord Ramachandra declared that tomorrow early in the morning he will kill Hanuman. Lord Hanuman started to cry. So the arrows of Ram, they always hit the target. No one can stop such arrows. They will hit the target. So he only carries one arrow with him. In the thing there's the arrow. So it goes and it hits the target and it comes back. So Lord Ramachandra was only carrying one arrow. So this is the learning. Like even if you die, your promise should never die. You should keep up your promises even if you die. So Lord Ramachandra promised that he will fire arrows and I will try to kill Hanuman. So Hanuman started to cry. He said, Lord Ramachandra has given a promise, no one can stop him now. Who can be saved from the arrows of Ramachandra? So Hanumanji started to cry. He said, Gurudev, you told me, Vishvamitra, she said, Hanuman, don't worry, just keep taking the names of Ram and chant the names of Ram. So Hanumanji, on the banks of Srila river, he chanted to chant the names of Ram, 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 Ram. And early in the morning, Lord Ramachandra, when the sun rises early in the morning, he brought his bow and arrow and he reached to kill Hanuman. See the glories and power of the name here. So Lord Ramachandra is firing his arrows over and over again. And here Hanuman is chanting the names Ram, 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 Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. So Hanumanji, he was fearless, he was absorbed in the holy names of Ram. And here, Lord Ramachandra is firing his arrows, and all the arrows, where are they coming? They all surrounded Hanuman, like you make a... So the tear, they were curved and they were facing Hanuman and they were surrounded Hanuman. The arrows didn't hit Hanuman. So this is the glories of holy name, that arrows of Ramachandra couldn't hit Hanuman. They were stuck. So from early morning till evening and till night, from morning till night, Lord Ramachandra is firing arrows over and over again, but even one arrow didn't touch Hanuman. All the arrows, they were surrounded and kind of offering pranam to Hanuman, the arrows. because they were bent. So this is competition between Ram and the names of Ram. So the name of Ram, the arrows that Ramchandra is firing, the name of Ram is defeating that. It's stopping it. This is the power of the holy names. Lord Ramchandra himself, he's attacking with the arrows, and the names of the Lord Ram is stopping that arrows. One arrow didn't touch Hanuman. And from morning till night, Lord Ramchandra is sweating. He's so tired. At that time, Vasishtha Rishi, he said to Vishvamitra, "Hey Vishvamitra, see Lord Ramchandra is so tired. Tell him to stop." Lord Ramchandra is feeling so pain. Lord Ramchandra is like firing arrows from full day, and he's sweating. And so after Vishvamitra went to Lord Ramchandra and he started to pray, "Hey Prabhu, I have seen your glories and your glories of your holy name and glories of your servant. I have seen. Please stop now." He prayed. So Vishvamitra, he said to Lord Ramchandra, "Please stop firing your arrows now. I will give you my jai and offer my pranams to your holy names." So even the names of Ram are bigger than Ram himself. So these are the glories of the holy name. In Valmiki Ramayana, there was a Shudra. He used to perform meditation and austerities, and he came to Ramchandra, and Ramchandra said, "Kill that Shudra. You have to kill that Shudra." In Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana, there's a story about this. It's another story. At that time, that Shudra got scared. He got so scared and afraid that Lord Ramchandra has decided tomorrow that he will kill him. At that time, what did he do? He went to Anjana Devi, the mother of Hanuman, Anjana, and he said, "Mother, you are mother, you always protect Hanuman from everything, please protect me as well." So Anjana Devi said, so this happened. Anjana, she said, "Okay, I will tell Hanuman about this." So when Hanumanji came, Mother Anjana said, "Son, please protect my promise." Hanuman said, "Whatever you say, I'll do." He said, "Lord Ramchandra is very firm on his decision that he will kill this person, so I want you to protect him." So Lord Hanuman said, "Yeah, I will keep your promise." So early in the morning, Lord Ramchandra, he came with his bow and arrow to kill that person, Shudra, and Hanumanji, the Shudra who was doing austerities, Lord Hanuman came and stood in front of that Shudra. Lord Ramchandra asked, "Hanuman, why are you here?" Hanuman said, "I promised my mother to protect this Shudra. So Prabhu, kill me first and then you kill him." So Lord Ramchandra, he started to fire arrows. So because there's like, you keep your promise even if you die. So at that time, Hanuman, he started to chant the names of Rama. So all the arrows of Lord Ramchandra, they went back. At the end, Lord Ramchandra, he said, "Hanuman tumhari jai ho." So this is the story. So this is in another Ramayana. There are lots of Ramayana and there are different stories in each of them. But the Mool Ramayana, the main one, is the Valmiki Ramayana. So on the basis of that, all the other Ramayans are written. So that is the main Ramayana by Valmiki in Sanskrit. Like Tulsidas Ramayana in North India, Tulsidas Ramayana is like mostly studied in North India. In Hindi language it is. And there are different languages, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali language. Ramayana, there is not even a language where Ramayana has not been written yet. So even in Urdu, which is a language of Muslims, it's written, Ramayana is written in that language as well. So the stories of Ram is so beautiful. And so Hari se bada Hari ka naam. The names of Hari are bigger than Hari. So name of Ram is bigger than Lord Ram. Like the stones, they float on water with the name of Ram. And that same stone, Lord Ramachandra, was leaving stones himself, then the stones were drowning. So when they were creating the bridge, no Neel, the people with Lord Ramachandra, they used to pick the stone and they take the name of Ram and then they leave the stone in ocean and then the stone started to float. So Lord Ramachandra was sitting on the shore and he was saying that they're taking my name and they're dropping the stone and the stone is floating on the water. So Lord Ramachandra started to think, I will also leave a stone in the water to float and help them. So if it drowns, everyone will make joke of me. So Lord Ramachandra, so he just went a bit far away from everyone. He picked up a small stone and he threw it in the water, hoping that it will float, but that stone, it drowned. At that time Hanuman came and he said, Prabhu, what lila are you doing? Lord Ramachandra said, hey Hanuman, I don't understand what's happening. So with my name, you took a jump, you reached to Lanka, and my name, all the people, they are throwing stones and they are floating. These heavy stones are floating in water. But I am here myself and I'm throwing these stones in the water and they're drowning. I don't understand what's going on. So Hanumanji explained a very beautiful thing here. He said, Prabhu, there is no difference between you and your names. But if you leave someone in material world, then how can they float? They will drown. There's no difference between you and your name, but those who take your names, those who take your shelter, then they keep floating on the deep ocean of Maya and they get delivered from this ocean. So what I'm teaching here is we should chant the holy names. So in the Kali Yuga, there's only holy names is the way. Nothing you have to do in Kali Yuga. Just chant the names of the God.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sitaram, Sitaram, Hare Sitaram, 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 Hare. Jai Vidhi Radhe Ram, Jai Vidhi Radhe, Jai Vidhi Radhe Ram. Radhe Shyam Kariye, Radhe Shyam
महल में रखे चाहे झोपड़ी में रखे, नहीं प्यारे हाथ में हाथ में तू अकेला नहीं प्यारे एक नाता राम जी से तुझे नाता छोड़ दे एक नाता So this book has been created in the memory of this house's owner. Gurudev also has this book. So the owner of this house, he made this book in memory of his parents. The glorification of Lord Ramachandra is very nice in this book.